Recording, yay. Mike and Nancy. Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Brian.
Welcome back. Is it? Let's see. Birdie was on the other one, so I was hoping we'd have a couple more people tonight. We'll see. How'd the first half go?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, there was some good improvements on there.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
funny because the head turning like this was great, but
Yeah.
I got like a stiff when I
Side to side got
do
tighter.
that.
Interesting.
Well,
Okay.
it has been tight. It didn't loosen up any.
Okay. Was the humming the most helpful, or
It did help. I have one of your
Well,
pens, the
okay.
little Z pens.
Oh, the Z-Web, yeah.
I use that. Yep, I use that.
All right, sweet. Hey, Robin,
Hi,
how are you? All right. Oh, we lost Robin. So on this account, I need to let people in, so I'm gonna try to keep an eye on that and also respect your time and get moving. So there it is. Admit. All right. Hey, you're back. Hopefully we got a good connection here. There's Birdie. Welcome, Birdie.
Yes.
All right. Sweet. So are the abs ready?
Yes.
Do it.
yes,
Good.
We're good. Okay. All right. Sweet. So we'll do a little warm up and then we'll get right into our ab circuit. So Nancy did last night. So 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We're going to kind of stick with that same format. So I think it's
Got
a pretty good work to rest ratio. If it's like way too much or not enough, let me know and we can always tweak and adjust it. We could go to 45-15 or 35-25 work to rest if you needed to. So, and you can always rest a little bit, do your best to minimize the rest, try to work through the full 30 or 40 seconds. So let's go into some long arm swings. Just gonna rotate, let the arm swing right to left and turn in the back foot, hips a little bit. Nice. And then let's go into a couple ankle tilts. We'll step one foot forward, gently press that ankle over to the side. And then same thing on the other foot. Some gentle tilts. And then we'll step out into a wider base. We'll side lunge, but tilt to the inside of the ankle on that foot, and then go to the other side. Nice job. So thinking tall spine, let's go into some lunges. So more focus on the spinal length than anything here, but just forward lunge. And then let's add in some rotation. So we'll bring the arms up, rotate towards that lunging leg. So tall spine again, lunge, rotate, lunge, rotate. Nice. Let's do the same thing with side lunge. So again, focusing on spinal length, side to side. And then add in your rotations. So long arms, we'll side lunge, rotate, side lunge, rotate. Keep going with those. We'll just get our timer set up. And let's go into a few full body extensions where we reach the arms back and extend, trying to kind of open up that upper ab area where the sternum meets the rib cage. And breathing into that. Nice. And then let's go into some cross crawl. So we're going to bring opposite knee to elbow, marching the knees up. Bring that elbow across your midline. Good. Nice job. Does everybody have some floor space? Hopefully you have some floor space to work with.
Yep.
Good. All right. And don't think we actually need any equipment tonight, so we're going body weight equipment free, but I think it'll still be a challenge, so get the timer up. The first one that we're gonna start with here is a straight leg ankle touch. So we're gonna start on our backs. We're gonna bring the legs up into a straight leg, and then we're gonna reach up and across to the opposite, either the calf or the ankle. If you can get all the way to the toes, you're amazing. And ready, set, and go. You're gonna reach up, ankle touch, hand coming up to that opposite shin or ankle or toe. Nice job. You got this. Keep breathing through it. Yeah. Nancy, my abs were sore today, I'll admit. Don't know if anybody else had that experience or did the first session. We'll get the recording out if you didn't get it yet. And so 3, 2, 1, relax, nice. We're gonna just take some deep breaths for the 20 seconds of rest, and then we're coupling that with a prone extension. So the prone extension, we're gonna go toes on the floor, hands out to the side, palms down, and then reaching up through the back, bringing the chin and chest up off the floor and then back down. Ready, set, go. You can pause for a couple seconds and then lower back down. Good, breathe. If you're comfortable with it, you can do a little bit of a gentle neck extension there too. And sometimes looking up, so eyes up, can help create a little bit more tension in those back muscles. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. So on this first superset, those 2 exercises, we're gonna cycle back through 2 times. And then from there, we're gonna work trying to get through 3 sets on each superset. So go back to the back and ankle touch. So ready, set, reach up and across, go. Nice job. You got this. Good, keep driving. Good, keep cranking it out. Here we go. 10 seconds to go. Hopefully the abs are waking up. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, relax. So 20-second rest, and we'll go back to that prone extension there. And ready, set. 5 seconds of rest yet, actually. And then we'll go into the extension. Ready, set, go. If you want variations on this, we tend to keep the toes down, but you can bring the arms out to the side. Kind of get into like a W shape with the head and arms. You can go arms overhead and reaching into overhead, extension, or arms down at the sides. Good job. Whew, almost there. Cranking it out, and 2, 1. Relax, nice. All right, so a couple new exercises. We're gonna do lunge drops where we brace the abs. So what's a lunge drop? Basically dropping into a lunge position as quick and as deeply as you're comfortable with. So it might be here, and we're staying pretty tall. It might be a little bit deeper, and you just pick the depth. I want you to think about, we just did pelvic floor work, so bracing the pelvic floor, bracing the abs a little bit. Ready, set, go. So as you drop into that lunge, we're catching that little bit of core tension in the abdomen, A little bit maybe in the pelvic floor too. Good. Nice. And let's go actually all the way through the first 40 with one leg going forward. And we'll get the most out of these. We'll go 40 seconds on the other side. So relax. See if in standing you can take a deep breath. Let the hips relax. Let the pelvic floor create that space a little bit. And then we'll go other leg forward in just a second. Doing awesome. And 2, 1, here we go. So lunge drop on the other side. Again, bracing on the drop and absorbing that impact with some tension in the core, the abs, and the hips, pelvic floor. Good. This job. If you want, you can add an exhale into that. Create a little more tension. Inhale as you stand up. Exhale as you drop. 8 seconds to go. You got this. Way to crank it out. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Awesome. All right, we're going to go back to another prone exercise. This is kind of a fun one. We're going to emphasize bringing the leg up to the side like this, but face down. And think about lifting the glute. So we're going to lift the buttocks muscle a little bit. And quick drive with the leg up. And let's alternate on these. So we'll go right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. So it's a quick knee drive up. That leg kind of goes out to the side. External rotation in the hip. Opening up the hip a little bit. And you should feel those hip flexors working a little bit in the glutes as you raise up through the glute a little bit. And maybe even some abs. 10 seconds, you got this. And 3, 2, 1. Woo. Awesome. All right. So that coupled with the lunge, I think we're going to get a lot out of the hips, a lot out of the abs tonight. So we'll go back to our lunge drops. And let's get 3 rounds of that second exercise. So to do that, we'll split this one up into 20 seconds on the first leg, and then 20 seconds on the second leg. Job. Stay tall, a little brace into that drop, a little exhale into it. Nice. Whew. Other leg. So switch it. Nice birdie, we go Robin, and Nancy. Nice exhale drop. Coming up tall out of the lunge each time. And relax. Really good. Nice. So those will climb the heart rate up a little bit. Hopefully a little fun. Everybody good? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, or thumbs down if you need to. Hey, there's the signal. All right, we're running on first. All right, so let's go prone again. We'll do those knee lifts. So driving that knee up high into the side. Think about lifting the glute first. So up through the buttocks and knee up. Stop. Good. 20 seconds. You got this. Keep grabbing the hips. A little head rotation towards that knee that's driving up is great, especially if it sort of creates a better drive for you. Good. And relax. Awesome. Nice job. So round 2 is done with those. And we'll go one more with the lunge drops. Hopefully you're feeling the glutes a little bit. Hips are waking up, abs are waking up. We got some side planking up next. So, all right, ready, set. We're gonna go 20 seconds drop into one lunge. And then we'll lead with that opposite leg. Little tension on the drop. Try to relax it. See if we can kind of turn muscles on quick and then off again quick. Relax as you stand up. Tension as you drop, other leg. Nice. Okay, keep pushing, you got this. 5, 4, race abs as you drop. Good. And relax, nice. Woo. We'll go. Last one, prone leg raise. I'm marching the legs up to the side. Few seconds of rest yet. We'll get into that prone sit up. And here we go. Drive. Good. Think about lifting the hip first for the glute. Good, 10 seconds, way to finish. Last set of these, and take a quick break after this. So 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Awesome. All right, just quick check in. Everybody good so far? Robin good? Pretty good. Nancy good? All right. Cool. Nancy's in the kitchen. Still all right, Nance? Back's okay? You said the low back was sore earlier. Doing all right? Okay, sweet. We'll keep rolling. So a few more seconds of rest. Show you the next 2 exercises. So the first one is a side plank. Can be a little bit of a challenge. So if you need to, we can keep both feet down and just stick with punching the arm out. If you can, we're going to punch the arm out and raise the bottom leg. So that bottom leg will kind of march up and down. Really good for the inner thigh muscle, the adductors. So let's get that first side, ready, set, go. Got the free arm reaching forward and the bottom leg, if possible, doing that knee drive up. Pressing the inside of that straight leg into the floor. And the other version, you can just hold your side plank if you need to do that. Good. Keep going. You got this. And 3, 2, 1. Way to push. Good. And then relax. Nice. So we're going to go same thing on the other side. Get the other side for side plank. And I'm going to do, we'll go 2 rounds each with these 2 exercises because they're both like a unilateral where we do one side and then the other. So ready, set. I go bottom knee marching up again. And you could also just do a straight static hold with this. And that's going to be a challenge for sure for 40 seconds. So if we kept that knee up the whole time, that adductor on the top leg is really going to get worked. So taking a little tension off and marching through actually can help kind of take some tension off that top leg if you need to at first. So 5 seconds, ready to crank these out. 3, 2, 1. Whew. And a lot of work for those side abs too. Good job. Next one, we're going single leg hip bridge. So we're gonna try to keep the shoulders down away from the ears, upper traps relaxed, shoulders relaxed in our bridge. And then in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna go ahead and drive up and then kick one leg out. As often as you need to, you can give yourself a little rest. So if you need to set that foot, that second foot down, go for it. Otherwise, just holding. Good. Pushing those heels into the floor, hips up high. Whew. And we got 10 seconds to go. Way to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. All right. So for the first half, it's a lot of hamstring work tonight. Let's go to the other side when you're ready. It would be actually, 10 seconds more rest. Just want to lengthen those hamstrings out. So if you need to stretch them, kind of am feeling that intuitive need to stretch a little bit, and then go ahead and drive up, switch sides. Good job. You could be in a 2-leg bridge here too. So if the single leg is feeling like it's too much of a progression for you, you can keep both feet down. Good job. Woo, 15 seconds in, you got this. Nice, way to push. Another 10 seconds to go. You can keep a little bit of tuck in the tailbone. So tailbone tucked, neutral pelvis. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Awesome. All right, we're going back to that side plank in a second. So a little bit of rest, take some deep breaths, grab some water if you need it. And then we're going, this is called a Copenhagen side plank. So they must do it in Copenhagen. I don't know exactly the origination, but I'm guessing that's where it came from. So we're gonna go ahead and march that bottom leg up. So if anybody's from Copenhagen, thank you very much. Your people have created quite the exercise. Good job, marching that bottom leg. You can hold if you want, get as much out of it as you're able. Marching if you need to, holding that side plank, feet on top of each other if you need to stick with that version. Good. 10 seconds, you got this. Woo. Side abs are engaged. Little buckets. And relax. Nice. Going 20-second rest. Then we'll switch sides. And this is the last set of hip bridge and side plank. Finishing up tonight, we got a little bit of a recovery exercise. So I'm hoping it actually helps the abs recover a bit in what could be a fairly intense week for core work. So, although Birdie, I think, already does a lot of this stuff, so she's probably laughing at me. And marching that bottom leg up, you got this. Good. Bit of drive, stand tall through the crown of the head. Hand right under the shoulder on that bottom hand. Whew. You got this. And 10 seconds. Keep going, keep going. I get a lot out of it tonight. Those side abs engaged. 3, 2, 1. And way to finish. Nice job. Awesome. All right. Get the glutes and hamstrings ready for the last set. Going hip bridge again. And go single leg or 2-leg, up to you. So ready, set, first set, here we go. Feels a little daring to go single leg at this point, but go for it. Get as much out of it as you can. Again, try to keep that tailbone just slightly tucked. Good alignment in the low back and the pelvis. Good. Whew. And the hamstrings had enough. Hopefully you guys are doing a little better than I am here on this single leg. Way to go. 8 seconds to go. Keep driving. Right hamstring's done. All right, nice rest. Stretch it out if you need to. Hey-o. And then other side when you're ready. We'll go ahead and settle back into it. You can take a deep breath a minute. And then exhale, and then we'll go ahead and drive up again. So the last set of bridge, you got this. Here you go, Robin. Stop Nancy. Stop Birdie. Anybody else out there on Zoom? I haven't seen an icon pop up to admit anybody else to the meeting. So on the replay, way to go. You got this, 20 seconds to go. Single leg or 2-leg. Last 15 seconds. Keep driving through it. Woo. Almost there. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ease out of it. Awesome job. All right, good. So the next 2 exercises, we got the famous bicycle abs, where the legs are kind of doing like this bicycle motion the opposite elbow comes in towards the knee. We want to make sure that the low back kind of presses into the floor here. So you want to keep a nice tuck in the tailbone, tuck in the pelvis. Ready, set, here we go. We're going to bicycle it out. Opposite knee to elbow. And I have my hands here by my head. I'm not pulling on my head or neck though. So you don't really want to crank on the head with the hands. But if you're not pulling on it, you want to provide some gentle support with the fingers, you can do that. Job, 10 seconds to go. Whew, good strong finish. Pay attention to that low back, stand down, pushing towards the floor, keeping good lower abs engaged. Nice. And then relax. All right, awesome. So this is the recovery exercise. We did this in group, and the feedback was that people were not getting sore, and that's the theory of this. That's a slow eccentric. So we're going to cross the arms over the chest, feet are pushed into the floor. So we want your toes to contact the floor, and then we're just going to go down as slow as humanly possible. So you're just almost not moving at all, especially during this top part. And because we're shooting for 40 seconds, I do want you to maximize this top part. Because as we lower, you start to fatigue and you need to lower a little bit. A lot of times, not somebody with a super strong core, but some people will fatigue and have a breaking point. So you'll see mine here in a second, where it's tough to keep the feet down and control. And then there's that little drop. So if you have a breaking point, kind of normal, relax out. You can reach hands overhead, take a breath, and then we're going to repeat that one. So we'll go bicycle abs and then that slow ab opener. So we're doing is kind of lengthening this frontal chain in the abs, and that slow drop or eccentric sometimes actually helps the muscle recover. Helps with growth hormone too. So we want the muscles to stay strong, maintain, or even grow a little bit. Need that growth hormone. So opposite knee to elbow. Sorry, talking too much. So bicycle it out, you got this. Whew. Good job. And good reach with one leg while the other comes in. If we can, keep the low back down still with that leg reaching. If not, you can shorten up the knee, how far that leg reaches to make sure that low back stays down. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. So we're going to go 15-second rest. We're going to do the slow down ab opener again. So pay attention to the toes. Actually, I want you to try to push the toes into the floor on this one. Arms can cross to the opposite shoulder. We're going to go down slow, keeping that ball of foot or forefoot pushing down into the ground a little bit. Whew, 10 seconds in, you got this. Work on controlling, get a lot out of it. Oh, if the feet want to come up, we might be about at the breaking point. And then if there's still time left, there is. You can keep your head up, keep your shoulders lifted up, and still get some ab contraction in that end range. So still lift the shoulders. You should feel those upper abs engaged. And then go ahead and reach overhead. We'll stretch that out again. Take a deep breath in. We're going to go one more set. So one more set on the bicycle ab. And then one more ab opener. You got this. So we're in the home stretch. Awesome work. Hopefully got a little sweat going. Getting some toxins out. And here we go. Bicycle, knee to elbow. Nice. Way to drive. Again, pressing that low back into the floor. If you kick higher, so you can also always kind of bring your bicycle up a little higher in the air. Sometimes that'll help that low back stay down if the abs are fatiguing. Yep, good. Way to go. 10 seconds. You can do this. Here we go. 5. Hey, finish. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Whew. All right. I got one more ab opener. So excited to hear if abs are sore tomorrow or not, or if the ab opener was effective in minimizing soreness. So go ahead again, push those toes 4 foot into the floor, arms crossed. And remember to get the most out of this top half here. So slow micro movements, trying to get a lot out of it. And tucking the tailbone a little bit. If anybody's going all the way through this with no breaking point, I'd like you to post it in the group or send me an email. I'm going to tell you how amazing you are, how much stronger your abs are than mine. Good job. Keep going, 10 seconds. Whew. Oh, there it is. All right, and then 5 seconds. So if you can keep the shoulders up, push the toes in again, and then stretch it out. Nice job. Awesome. Good job. Get a little bit of feedback if anybody's got comments, questions, if the intensity needs to go up or down. I'm always curious on that.
I have a question about the that jump lunge.
Yes.
I've had a knee replacement and my knees are just generally pretty bad.
Okay.
I have a real, like, it hurts really bad when I do it and I almost my balance. Is there something else I can do?
Yep. I would probably, we'll just stay away from that variation. Doing like a step back lunge, you can still focus on the bracing. And like 2 options, you can hold on. So if you're close to something and you're holding on, that's always going to make you feel more balanced and kind of lower threat levels, lower the chance of pain. And so stepping back, we can still work on going like fairly quick into whatever depth you're comfortable with.
Okay.
And the next step from there would just be to take the hands away, so not touching it, but a step back into the lunge. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Good question. Birdie, Nancy, okay? Good? All right, sweet. Let's do a few full body extensions. So we're just gonna reach back. If you're comfortable with a little head extension and looking up. And then we can also inhale. So inhale into that. Oof, stretch those abs out and then exhale. Let's go one more time. Inhale, and then let's do a few long arm swings. We're just gonna pivot right to left again. And relax, keeping tall spine. Right. And then I think good to go. You guys are awesome. I'll see you on tomorrow's, hopefully, and looking forward to it. Thanks, Robin. Birdie,
Thanks, Brian.
Nancy.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great night. Get some
You too.
healthy
You
dinner if
too.
you didn't yet. All right.
Thank
See ya.
you.